Okay, so now we are at the She Devil. So this is actually my Lamborghini. I have on a pink top today, but kind of look like it because it's the light in here. So this is the Huracan Evo Spyder. I got this, so this is a 2021, but I got it in 2020, the ending of 2020. You can see it's very similar to the G-Wagon and all, how I get my cars. And I am a big car lover, as you can see by now. The thing with me is that I always like nice cars. And I live in Miami, where of course you see them a lot. But for me, I'm Jamaican, and I was raised with values and morals and of course standards. And with that being said, like most of the guys here and stuff, they drive a certain car, they want to tell you jump here, you're supposed to say how high. So because I already know that, listen, everything is working for me, nothing against me, and the same 24/7 that they wake up with, I woke up with the same one. I worked my ass off and I was able to purchase this. So this one, I cried for my G-Wagon, but this one I bought. I'm actually my friend was recording me, who was with me for the Lamborghini, and I'm gonna post it. I've never watched it back, but I'm gonna post it. The next thing about it, I didn't go to buy this car. I didn't go to buy any other cars really. I went out to go get my mom a car for her birthday. It was gonna be my mom's 60th and all, and I wanted to surprise her with a car. So I went to Mercedes and stuff, found the car that I was gonna get her, and then I said, okay, you know what? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you the straight story. Both cars was on my vision board, and I remember, you know, I hope this person doesn't ever watch this, but I remember we were driving one day to brunch and we're in my G-Wagon. There was a guy I was seeing at the time, and I remember telling him, I think a Lamborghini passed, and I remember telling him, oh, I'm gonna get the car. He's like, oh, you're gonna sell your G-Wagon? I said, no, I'm gonna have both. He's like, why do you wanna have two cars? And I'm like, why do you wanna have two shoes? And to be honest, the more you guys get to know me and my channel, the worst thing you could do is try to put your mentality on me, especially when it's a limited mentality. I said to him, like, honestly, let me tell you something. If I wake up and I tell you I'm getting a private jet, you don't ask me why I want a private jet. You ask me what color I'm getting that private jet in. Because one thing with me and stuff like that, anything I put my mind to, it's already done, okay? Both of those cars I put on my vision board, and it's already done. He's like, oh, you know, he apologized and stuff, and he said, you know, it's just that, you know, basically around surroundings and, you know, the people that would be around him and what he's used to seeing. And I said, you know, I understand, but, you know, just never do that again. So anyways, I remember I was doing a meditation with Master Shukra or something like that, and it was basically on how to manifest abundance in say 48 hours or less. I'm very big on meditation and manifestation. I went to Bali a few years ago and I got into it, and I definitely see how it has helped me in ways, like so many ways, shape and form. And sorry to be ranting, but I want you guys to know the full story. And then we basically, what they basically said was to visualize something, you know, like feel it, smell it, hear it, like everything like that, and set it and forget it, let it go. And I remember I was at my store the following night and I was working mad late. I think I left my store like at midnight. And I remember I walked out of my store, and where my store is, I'm like, listen, especially in the night, I saw like $1 on the floor. And I'm like, come on, no, I laugh, because I remember the meditation. And I said, And I said, God, it's not saying that I don't want the $1, or I'm better than the $1. But someone out here who's probably homeless or something like that might need it more than, not might need, they need it more than I. So I'd rather to basically have someone else find it, because again, and I've never found any money, not even a cent over there before that, and definitely not after that. But I laughed and I said, Anyways, I went home, and for some reason I went to my office at my old condo, and I literally like pulled up my vision board. And I did a video talking about the stuff that's on my vision board. The following morning, I said, you know what, I'm going to go look for a car for my mom because my mom's birthday was coming up. And after looking for this, you know what, I'm just going to go look on the Lamborghini, because remember the meditation that I did, it said I should hear it, I should smell it and whatnot, meaning smell the leather. So I said, all right, you know, I'm going to go. I went, and this was the first car that I saw. But I said, you know what, it's convertible. So of course, it's not going to be it, you know, because I'm like, okay, I'm probably going to have to work a little bit longer, because like, I'm sure it's going to be way more expensive. They had me drive a white one that was not convertible.
See you later.
See you later, honey. Have fun.
And honestly, I have rented one of these for my ex before, but I didn't really drive it or anything like that. It was for his birthday. I'm a Virgo, so I go over the top for birthdays. So that was my first time really driving one, and then they brought me on the highway. At the time, another reason why I actually said, you know what, just go ahead and do your stuff, is because I had just found out that one of my friends who we share the same birthday, she's like, I'm August 28, 1991. She's August 28, 1990. We went to college together in Jamaica. And for me, I was like, you know, she reached out to me and told me she has cancer. And it was devastating to me. I can hear the machine for the elevator. It was devastating for me, not just because, oh my God, she has cancer, but it was devastating to me to show you how life is short. And not only that life is short, but we share the same birthday. That could have been me. I work extremely hard and all, and I'm like, you know what? See, you only live once. You know, it's very sad, but she passed away a little over a month ago. So she didn't even last a year from, no, she lasted like a year plus from the time she told me and stuff, you know. Rest in peace to Anya. So I was telling the guy while I was driving and stuff, oh my God, I feel like I'm a tear. But anywho, I was telling the guy about it and all, and I said, you know what, you only live once, and especially when, you know, you did things by the book, you know, you worked your ass off, you didn't even care. I don't care about who believe in me, yes or no. It doesn't matter to me. I can't tell people that should apply. It doesn't matter to me, because I'm going to get stuff done regardless. And I remember we came back and we were looking at the red, and he said, why not drive it? I said, I'm sure, you know, it's going to be too much, you know, our way over the white one. I remember I didn't go to buy a car. And then he said, I drove the red one, and I'm like, oh my God, what? Oh my God. And I remember driving the red one, and it was just like, it was meant to be.
Yes, baby! On this hard work! Spyder! Woo! Oh my God, this is literally so sick.
This is bad.
Chrissy, this is what you deserve.
I know, right? But all the
this
work.
freaking work
All
this
the
night
work.
when your computer turned off.
I know,
and
right? And I was
like,
oh my God, this
no,
is
baby,
it.
this is
This
it.
is
This
it.
is
This is the
literally it, and you look like the baddest bitch.
I know, right?
The fucking baddest bitch.
Are you ready again?
Yeah, honey, let's
Okay,
whip this
chill.
shit.
1, 2.
We have it. Oh my God, yes, honey. Oh my God, stop.
Oh my God, this
And I
is
could only
bad.
imagine on the highway.
I know,
like,
right?
the
It's smooth. Smooth
This-
as hell.
Babe, you deserve this and more. You're
I
gonna be
know,
pulling
right?
up to your freaking
No, and the thing
mansion.
is, I knew that I worked for it.
Yeah.
Like, I was like out of it. Like, you barely saw me. This
I know
year.
I did. I literally haven't, like, I've seen you like twice this month.
No, this is it. I love it.
But honey, you
drop
fucking
top
did it.
on
It looks.
is
I think honestly, the drop top is literally
Yeah,
like where
this
it's
is
at.
it.
Yeah.
I was 100% aligned. I was 100% where I was supposed to be. And I'm emotional about it, because it's like, to just show you the power of believing in yourself, to just show you the power of not listening to people, to just show you the power of not being lazy. to just show you the power of where everything that you think that was meant to harm you, how it's really meant for you. Like if you come from an upbringing, remember I grew up in Jamaica, I moved to America at 21. So, and of course I didn't come from like, money or anything like that, but best believe I wasn't gonna die without it. Jesus, bring it together. Oh my God. Oh. So anywho, I remember we come out and they're like, I said, how much is it? And they told me, I said, well, listen, that, and how much is that one? And they told me, they're like, listen, let's just do numbers and stuff. And I remember we were waiting, and while we were waiting, I guess that's the time my friend was recording me. Hopefully, I can figure out how to drop it in the video so you can hear what I said, because again, I've never listened to it or anything like that. He sent it to me after.
I
And it's
literally used to have a toy car like this.
And that's exactly what you wanted.
And I'm like, I had a toy car as a kid like this because we didn't have money. I'm playing with a boy toy. Thank God I turned out to be girly as hell. But then the third thing is when I have my daughter. Like,
That's when it's gonna be like,
you dead ass don't need anybody but yourself and a clear mind. And that's the reason why you have to protect your mind. You have to protect yourself, because things will throw you off and you'll never be able to experience this. I'm no special than nobody else, you know that.
and you're the perfect example of someone who took yourself out of the surroundings that you were with because you weren't okay with them,
Exactly.
and you got what you deserve and what you wanted and what you knew you could achieve.
Exactly. Like, I'm not even trying to get my hopes up fully 100% yet. Let me not hear these damn numbers. But it's just an amazing feeling. Like, to be honest, when you could get up and work for whatever you want, and you know that if you put in the work, you're going to get it back. It's not like, it's not a trick. It's not a freaking trick, yo. I did the G-Wagon December 19th. Today is December 2nd. And the next car that is on my vision board is literally right here.
Yeah.
Can you believe that, yo? And then the rate would be, as I said, before my 30th, 2 days before my 30th.
And that's literally how it's gonna be, honey.
Exactly. And then the color on this, that's
It's a
literally
goal, not a dream, like you keep saying.
Exactly, it's a goal. And then the red just signifies who I am 2020. Like, I was on fire and I wasn't gonna stop. Like, frig that shit, frig sleep. Yeah, I wanna cry. I don't even have the time to cry. The eye water did already.
Now it's that we're crying.
Exactly.
Now it's that we've taken the time to
These
sit
are the
down. I
tears
know,
that
baby.
we do. And then I look at it and I say, by the ending of the day, again, when we're old, the only thing we have is these experiences to be like, oh, you remember that time when we just got the car and the pictures that we take and the videos?
Your first Lamborghini.
That's all, exactly. That's all we have. And then when you get to a certain point, it just comes back down to you being truly happy with yourself.
Yeah.
And then when you're truly happy with yourself and all of that stuff and being able to give yourself all of this, it's not that you're perfect. You just know what life is.
Yeah.
So it's not as complicated as they made it seem. Just realize that. Okay, you think that, you have to be like super freaking like a billionaire, or you would never know. And that's why I said I'm so happy that you get to experience like all of these things with me. So you know that,
It happens.
Child.
Hard work.
If you're not getting something, it's because you know you're
don't
playing.
know. Yeah.
You know you're playing.
Yeah.
But as I said, you've been working like super hard.
And I remember he came back and stuff and told me that it's mine. Excuse my French, but I said, you're effing lying. He's like, yeah. I said, it's either I don't understand money no more, or I don't know what I'm really capable of financially. He says to me like, no, I'm telling you. And I said, he's like, yo, no, go for the paper. Go for the paper and show it to me. And he said, okay. And he came back and he had the paper, and I was like, so I still don't believe. And then I remember they're like, walk to the car. It was parked up right out.
She don't believe it yet.
It can't hit. It hasn't hit yet. Like, honestly.
It's gonna hit when you drive it off. That's why I'm telling you, you have to drive it off.
And you know the funny part? If you don't take it, the guy that was the phone, he's gotta take it.
He's gonna take it.
Yeah, that's true. Uh-oh.
No, we're taking it.
I just saw the car right now.
We're taking it.
Nah, look away.
Look away. This
Where you
is.
to look, guys?
Congratulations, baby.
Oh my God.
Congratulations.
Jesus. Oh. And then he's in red for Chris.
You deserve it, baby. You deserve it. Just enjoy it. It's here. It's yours. It's your Lamborghini. I love you, babe. You don't understand how proud I am. Like, honestly, like, every night of hard work, everything, you are literally, if anybody deserves this car, it's you, honey. Mm. Oh my god, honey. Of course. Oh, get on it, get on it, get on it, get on it.
Oh my freaking god, of course, yeah, I'm gonna call mine. And I'm gonna call the bank so they lift my limit, but yeah, 100%. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh my god.
Oh, baby. It's yours. I love you so much. You literally, if anybody deserves this car, it's you.
Oh my god, I need to stop. Oh my god, Jesus.
And the red, babe. Babe, the red.
I still don't believe it.
Baby, it's your Lamborghini. Yours. All yours. It's Christina Robinson's Lamborghini, honey. Oh God, it's literally everything. All the stress. And you know what's the most beautiful thing? That it's literally through all of that stress, all that hard work, you're not only helping yourself, but all the people that depend on you. All your employees, all your mom, everybody, babe. If anybody deserves this, is you. Oh, I'm so happy.
Front of the door, and I remember walking to it and stuff, and I still couldn't believe. I still could not believe. And then he says to me, my friend started like hugging me and stuff, and I wasn't even bawling at that point. I was hyperventilating. Me doing that wasn't even about, oh my God, I just got a Lamborghini. But more of when I just realized that something nice. But more of a, you freaking did it. You freaking did it. You freaking just did something that most people in this world, never got to do, never experienced it. And not only that, you did it on your own, in your 20s. You did it the right way. No police can't pull you. They can't haul and pull you. You don't have to worry about anybody's going to be off of you or anything like that. You believe in yourself. Like, look where you're coming from. And I was bawling from gratitude to know that, okay, I put it on my vision board and it is happening. So, oh my God. So, both of these pieces were emotional. And again, they're not emotional just because of what type of cars they are, but to know that, as I said, people like me, especially I'm a woman, wouldn't normally get stuff like this. So for me, when I have my daughter or my son, they don't have to go look on figures who they don't know personally to be like, this is the person who is my idol. Them learn it from them host. It means every single thing to me. I didn't come from money or anything like that, but best believe we had integrity, we had values, and we had morals. I was raised basically strict, I can hide and do my thing, but when it comes down to my brother and stuff like that, he did not play any games. So let's jump into it before we continue to be out here bawling. So I'm gonna probably do like a walk of it, and as I said, you're gonna be able to see it on the mirror over there. So as I mentioned, the boxing glove, because it signified the fight. We're out here. A pro Jamaican, even though I already follow up Jamaican party in Miami or whatever, but I will never forget where I come from because my foundation is responsible for every single thing that I have today and who I am as a person. Like, don't complain about pressure and hard work and hardship. It builds character. And that's what you want or need in order to have greatness. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a quick walkthrough. Hopefully I can do it. If not, I'm just gonna show the reflection on the glass of the car. So this car is a bad ass. Again, when I bought it, because I didn't like tell anybody, I just pulled up to my mom, surprised her with her car, got her like a brand new Mercedes. Same thing I do for me. Listen, I don't buy people foolishness. If I basically always get my cars before the year, anybody, which is my mom, and I would say anybody may buy a car because I'm my mother. My mom, same thing too. I got her her car also with the following year that was coming up, like brand new, plastic tear off, like brand new. So, and of course I said I got her a Mercedes too. I should probably do a video showing you guys when I got her the car. So I made her drive her around and stuff, and of course she was crying with her car. And then after I tell her, oh, you know, just let my friend drive her car, we're gonna go in my car because we're gonna go to dinner. And then when this car pulled up with valet and stuff like that, and I'm pointing to her like, oh yeah, we're going in this car, and she couldn't understand. And then she think I was showing her someone that I was talking to was in this car. And then I said, no, this is ours too. And oh my god. And then I took the top off and stuff. And again, like, mother and daughter, black women and stuff like that, design district, like, still one of my proudest moments, still filled with gratitude, still very thankful, extremely grateful. So of course, yeah. And the next thing is, like, I kind of had fast forward a bit. So the guy that I had told you about, again, just in case you watch it, because I don't want him to feel like, oh, you know, I basically didn't say what he basically came in and said after. So again, I'm a Virgo plus I'm a Jamaican, so I'm gonna always let you eat your word. It's just me that, alright? And the way how I was raised, you know, people go and talk, so give them something to talk about. So I basically, when I got the car the same day, I sent him a message of the car. I was standing next to the car, that's the car. And he's like, oh my god, did you get it? And I said, maybe not. He's like, Christine, I know you. You would never pose next to someone's car. Which of course he does know me, because I would never pose on somebody's car. So I said to him, maybe not. So when I got home, he was living next to me at the time. And I literally called him like, come downstairs. He comes downstairs and whatever, I'm there in this red Lamb. He was so excited for me. And then he says, oh, not to let your head get any bigger, but this is the first Lamborghini I've ever driven in. And he's like, oh, well, it's good that I have the convertible, I guess, or the big head. Anyways, we stopped at the first stop sign, and I said to him, do you remember what I told you I would have done when I got a Lamborghini? He says, what? And then I literally put the car in park, and then I started revving the engine and stuff. Because that's what guys normally do. And then it's a girl who is doing it. So I thought that was pretty cool. So let's go into the car. And as I said, we're going to be taking it down. I'm going to be taking my... No, I can't leave my sunglasses. Come on, make it bring me back up. So we're going to be going in it and stuff. So the trunk, a lot of times I take this car shopping. I don't know why. So the trunk is actually in the front of it, and the engine is in the back. That's why it looks so huge. It is a very low car, which for me is perfect. If you're on my page, you're not going to see me have any picture with it like this. I hate when people do stuff like that. It always shows me say it's not yours. Not saying that it's a problem, because I remember the other day I was actually driving. Let me put this way. I remember the other day I was actually driving close to my house, and this guy, you know, normally my windows are up like this, and this guy says to me like, oh, you know, like pull it down a little bit. Normally I wouldn't, but for some reason I did that day. And he's like, oh, what's the fastest it goes or something like that? And I said, you know, I don't know. He's like, because it's a rental, and then speeds up. I start like driving him down and whatever, and I'm like, pull your window down. He like drives off, start acting crazy, you know, hit the highway. Because I was going to say to him, like, even if it's a rental, this is the closest you'll ever go to getting in one, being on the outside of it. Because even if it was a rental, don't you have to pay for the rental? Like, people literally throws me, and to just know that this person don't know me from a kind of thing. You can't tell him that it's yours. No matter what, you're not going to be able to tell anybody that it's yours. You know, because the reason for this is because they're looking on themselves and saying, oh, they don't have it, so it's a problem that you have it. But it's a personal problem, stuff like that you don't care about. And as I said, you don't care what people have to say. So this is the space that we have in here and all. Normally it's me and my Birkin that's rolling because I'm not a friendly person. Because people just fake and I don't want nobody to like me. Sorry, the power come out strong. I don't want anybody to like me just because of what I have and stuff, because that's just whack. We all can be great. Apply yourself. Let's do a little tour. So here, when we're going down or when I drive it out, you'll be able to see it. It's actually a touchscreen panel. Can actually see that it lights up. Again, we can't turn it on in here because it'll be a problem. Sorry. I have my glove compartment here. Not sure if you can see it, very tiny. If me and somebody is rolling, like I have my bag here, or you know, them hold it for me. What else about this car? More than half the stuff I don't know how to basically do with it, but it's my baby. So hold on. I don't think there's anything else with it. You know, like I guess if I was a guy, they could find a million and one things to show you, but I can't really find anything else. But we're literally gonna go down now, which is going down in the elevator. I'm just gonna use this car so you guys can see everything. So the last part of this video is gonna be part 3, which is basically the in-house elevator or the in my condo elevator. So I'm gonna end this video right now, and this is gonna be the part 2. And then we're basically going to talk about it in the comment section. If you have any questions or anything like that, or any comments and stuff, guys, let me know. This actually comes very naturally to me. Honestly, I'm not going to be editing any of my videos and stuff like that. Like, it's just, I want it to just be me, authentically me. That's what we're going to basically be doing. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this inspires, you know, you guys in any way, shape, or form. Again, the more you guys get to know me, is the more. But I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but let me tell you, you guys are going to learn a lot. If there's one person I can let feel better about themselves or inspire somebody and whatever, I 100% will do it and all. And I'm just happy that, you know, you guys are actually getting to know who I am on the inside. Because a lot of times if somebody's into luxury life, they think that, oh, you're either a sugar baby or you're an airhead. So I want to show that, listen, you can be literally anything you want in life. And if that is everything, so be it. You can be it. All right, guys. So thank you so much for tuning into this video. And I'll see you guys in part 3.